Please, the subpoena request that was just read by the clerk of court pertains to a request that the prosecution filed in early June, which had where we had requested that the documents specified be brought to the Honorable Court on June 24. Since that date has passed and no subpoena has been issued, we had refiled just this afternoon a subpoena reiterating the same requests. And in the interest of justice and to allow the defense to comment or if they want object to the request that we filed this afternoon, perhaps if I may suggest, if Your Honor, please, that we provide the copy to the defense, give them a period of time to submit their opposition or objection, and as well the same period of time to the prosecution to reply before the Honorable Court rules on this request.
Is the motion for subpoena ducis tecum and/or ad testificandum that you filed today exactly the same as what you filed before?
No, Your Honor. It contains the same documents that we had requested earlier, but there were some additional documents that were also mentioned in the request we filed this afternoon.
So you asked for additional documents?
Yes, Your Honor.
What does counsel for respondent say?
Your Honor, before I give my comment on the request for subpoena, I thank the good counsel for offering to provide us a copy of the request for subpoena, but we would also ask that we be provided with the June 2026 copies of the request for subpoena as well as the new one that the counsel mentioned today. But just for the record, it would seem to me that the request for subpoena covers documents involving years from 2006 up to 2025. And again, just for the record, this would seem to violate the Duterte versus HOR ruling, which very clearly states that the impeachment must be only for those acts or omissions within the impeachable years and terms and office of the official. But nonetheless, Your Honor, just so we're able to fully ventilate whatever objections or comments that we may have on this request, and considering that for today and in the disclosure made by the prosecution, they will begin with Article 4 and all these documents seem to pertain to Article 2, then we will ask for 10 days to file our comment on this request for subpoena, Your Honor. From today,
Chair hereby directs that all motions for the issuance of subpoena ad testificandum, subpoena ducis tecum filed by either parties be furnished to opposing party and/or counsel before filing it before this court in order to provide full disclosure and fairness. But instead of 5 days, counsel, Chair is giving both parties 5 days to submit their respective memoranda and/or position insofar as it is concerned. We will afford the parties time to argue their position before the court so that the senator judges can hear your position in addition to your extended written memoranda insofar as this crucial issue of issuance of a subpoena ducis tecum ad testificandum on certain bank records and AMLC records, which the chair will schedule, giving ample notice to the parties in due time. Is that okay with both sides?
just for clarity, Your Honor.
Yes, counsel for respondent.
May I ask that the period, if the period for the parties to submit or the respondent to submit its comment, her comment on the request for subpoena would be 5 days from today, Your Honor?
From today, but you can submit it on Monday since it lands on a Saturday.
Second, Your Honor, the presiding officer mentioned that we also must submit a memorandum or position paper on this, Your Honor.
If you so desire, or you simply can argue it in open court,
Okay,
but you may want to submit an extended written memorandum on the matter for the easy reading of the senator judges pertaining to this issue.
Last, Your Honor, will the court also schedule an oral argument on the respective positions of the parties?
Yes, Chair will do that.
Thank you, Your Honor. And this would not be on Monday, Your Honor.
No, that will not be on Monday.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If